Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the conference of the Global Apparel Sourcing Expo, organized by the IF, the International Apparel Federation, and its partners, ForSource and Sourcing Journal. My name is Matthijs Krité. I'm Secretary General of the IF. The IF is a global federation with members on all continents, all across the world. Members are industry associations, companies, organizations from the whole fashion ecosystem. The conference that we're organizing, part of the digital trade fair, is focusing on a number of topics that are crucial to our industry today. Sustainability, innovation, sourcing and production trends, and digitization. And we are now in this session focusing on sourcing and production trends. And it's my honor and privilege to announce to you Mrs. Seray Seyfeli, Vice President of the Aegean Apparel Exporters Association from Izmir, Turkey. We'll hear from Mrs. Seyfeli how global sourcing, in the view of the Aegean Apparel Exporters Association, will change after COVID-19. The floor is yours, Mrs. Seyfeli.
Thank you so much, Matthias, and thank you so much for your invitation as well. And let's have a check our slides and my presentation. Today, we will look into three headlines with you, actually. First headline is, how is global source using in the shadow of COVID-19? Second topic is, how we will use global sourcing in the post-pandemic era. Third and the last part, what is the opportunities for Turkey? "2020 is looking terrible for most of the sector and companies. Also, global fashion industry affected by pandemic crisis. Revenues for apparel sector will decrease approximately 27% to 30% in 2020 due to pandemic reason. There was significant demand and supply chain disruptions across fashion value chain due to COVID-19. The fashion industry sourcing operations have been hit hard by COVID-19. Consumer sentiments has changed. E-commerce is growing. Retailers and brands have focused on securing their survival. They also face humanitarian challenge for both their own employees and their suppliers. Supply disruptions and the drop in demand impacted sourcing volumes negatively. Due to COVID-19, supply disruptions and a drop in demand led to cut in sourcing volumes. Sourcing executives has become face-to-face big impacts. Stores were closed down. Consumer demand also declined. Sourcing executives faced to respond production lockdowns. Sourcing volume hit in the second quarter of 2020. Nearly half of the fashion companies' executives think that sourcing volume will decrease approximately in between -20 to 50 in second quarter of 2020 due to COVID-19, comparing to last year. Now, time for changing in global sourcing, actually. Before the crisis, the fashion industry had started to change sourcing models, characterized by long lead times, maximizing order size, relatively low flexibility. It was clear that the transformation was needed. It was crucial to make sourcing more demand-driven and more sustainable on both social and environmental dimensions. Fashion companies need to reshape sourcing for the future. The COVID-19 may offer an opportunity for reshaping our business model, our lives, and our habits. A demand-driven, flexible supply chain will be more important than ever. We are expecting to strongly re-emergence of sustainability in the new normal. Also, we analyze that customer consumption habits are changing, especially e-commerce business increasing approximately 20%. Logistics are also changing as a result of all these changes. Fashion companies need to reshape their sourcing practice. They have to remapping the sourcing mix to better. More deeply, they have to check their balanced risk, cost, and flexibility. Diversification of the source country should be done in a short time. As you see the schema, the sourcing volume will likely shift from China to other countries over the next year. Integrated value chain became more important. Sourcing advantage of countries in the Mediterranean basin for Europe. This is important agenda and discussion topic for the companies because flexibility and proximity will be more important than ever. Buyers will tend to prefer closed markets. Allocation of order to different suppliers topic is another agenda for companies. In this period, close relationship will be in the forefront. We will hear some of the keywords more, such as strategic partnership, cooperation, innovative products, working together, and digital platforms. Stronger supplier and buyer partnership will be more significant than ever. Collaboration across value chain is crucial. Buyers will tend to develop strategic partnership with advanced suppliers. Buyers and suppliers can work together to develop innovative new products. Fashion companies need to reshape their sourcing practice. Digitalization of the value chain will be more important point and also providing us roadmaps for the full value chain. Companies are discovering efficiency of cross-functional virtual teams. Innovation will be integrated to entire fashion value chain in the new normal, from design to merchandising and planning, sourcing, and supply chain. Other suggestions for sourcing practice can be like that. Adopting operating models. Companies shift towards more agile and intelligent sourcing model. Companies are implementing new collaborative models. A new way of working is needed. Redefining roles and responsibilities will be crucial along the product development and sourcing process. Those points will be more important for fashion companies in the post-pandemic era. Result of McKinsey survey on nearshoring by 2025, rising role of Turkey for Europe in the future. McKinsey survey conducted pre-COVID-19 period. Buyers tend to give more importance their nearshore sourcing in the post-pandemic period. Now we came our last part. What is the competitive advantage of Turkey? Yes, unique design. Turkey has advantage in terms of design capabilities in comparing other countries. We have many talented designers and design background culture. As Turkish and Aegean ready-made garment producers, we are supporting our customers in terms of design too. We have many competitive advantages as a ready-made garment exporter. Easy access to fabric and other raw materials. We are very strong with yarn, fabric, and other necessary materials production. We have strong transportation and communication network. We are proud of our members who are capable of producing both small and large quantities. It is advantage of flexibility. Most of our members are supporting the customers with their design departments and collections as well. This point also so important. We are very close to market. Our lead time is fast. We have high qualified and young workforce. Nowadays, sustainable production is increasing trend. In our area, many companies have global organic textile standard certification. The better cotton production is increasing trend. Organic cotton production is also increasing trend. Especially Aegean area has a large organic cotton field and production. We also effort to create a greener and environmental production. Turkey is a bridge between East and West. That is the reason we have a great location and natural hub. There is many flights from Turkey to other countries. Approximately 40% of international traffic is passing through in our country. We have many frequent domestic flights between Istanbul and Izmir. Also, you can fly directly from Izmir to 35 countries and 68 destinations. Yes, Matthias, my presentation is finished right now. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to ask me.
Thank you very much for your presentation, Mrs. Seyfeli. And I think it's always impressive how strategic the industry can think in Turkey. And this has been proven in the past how it has been built up, and now also seems to be very much on top of the game, I would say, with the developments that are taking place, even faster because of COVID-19. The Turkish industry has already invested in some of the things that now are extra important, like you said, in flexibility, in design, in digitization. So this is going to make the difference. It's not just the location, which is good in terms of near shoring.
Yes.
But if you only have the location, you're not going to win. It's the investments that you're making. So one question I have is, you mentioned the sustainability, which is getting more important also in this time. Your association, can you tell a little bit about what you are doing regarding sustainable production?
Okay. Sustainability is one of top agenda in fashion industry, actually. We have, as Aegean Apparel Exporters Association, had already noticed the necessity of sustainability. Sustainable production before COVID-19 and declared the year of 2020 as the year of sustainability.
Okay.
We have been conducted a number of projects that related sustainability. For example, we established a new cluster for sustainability project. The project is financially supported by Turkish Ministry of Trade, and we aim to optimize managerial and operational process of all our 30-member companies. We also aim to develop their capabilities regarding sustainability. We are the first exporter association in Turkey which became a member of United Nations Global Compact, the world's largest corporate sustainability initiative, and it focused on universal principle on human rights, labor, environment, and anti-corruption. Our association desired to raise awareness on sustainability among our members. We believe that sustainability is not a preference, rather it is necessity. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. That sounds like a lot of activities that you're doing with a very strong approach. I have the same question for you regarding one of the other crucial topics shaping our industry right now, digitization. I'm sure your association is undertaking projects to help your members in that area as well?
Of course, of course we have. The times of digitization is a popular topic nowadays, and I believe that it will be a component of our business in the new normal inevitably. If the companies would like to survive in today's business world, they have to adopt their operational methods and working principle to digitization. We as Aegean Exporter Association understood the importance of digitization and aimed to raise awareness among our members. In apparel sector, our association had generally organized 3 national participation to the international trade fairs and 2 trade delegations during a year. But with outbreak of COVID-19, it was impossible to conduct physical events. So we began to focus on organizing virtual fairs, trade delegations, and panels as well.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Aegean Exporter Associations organized a digital exhibition and B2B event, Shoedex, on last June. The event was the first digital exhibition on footwear, bags, and leather accessories industry in Turkey, supported by the Turkish Ministry of Trade. This month, our association also organized a virtual trade delegation on agricultural products to Dubai with our 30 members. Finally, we have been supporting our 30 members' participation to Global Apparel Sourcing Expo Digital Fair. Our aim is to integrate our members' managerial and operational process to digitization in the new normal.
Thank you. Well, again, a good list of activities that you're doing for your members. And again, I think the Turkish industry, apparel industry, stands out in its collaborative planning and upgrading. So thank you very much for that overview, giving us an insight of what is happening in Turkey. And I wish you and your members the best of luck in increasing the exports, also through the digital fair, through the apparel sourcing. Digital apparel sourcing fair that IF is organizing. So thank you very much for your presentation.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.